Am I on? Am I on? Good afternoon from a sprawling, largely residential area, home to the Tygerberg Nature Reserve, crisscrossed by panoramic hiking paths. Set around the lake, the 18-hole Parow Golf Club features views of Table Mountain plus bird life from pelicans to peacocks, while local shops and casual eateries cluster along Fort Trekker Road. Wineries on the Durbanville wine route lie just to the north. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon we're broadcasting live from Jan Burger Sports Ground, Parow, Western Cape, where Connect NTK host leaders Hamilton's in this round of the Western Province Super League A fixture. And as Hamilton's get onto the park, we'll have a look at how the teams are set up this afternoon, starting off with Connect NTK. Tawanda Mujiwa, Jason Alexander, Andre Uester head up the front row for the home side, with CJ Velleman, Armand van Willinger and Nisha Koopman will be the loose trio for the forward pack. Tandile Hoyi with the positional switch from fly off. This time will be at the scrum off, and will be supporting Kulwana Moyo, who will be the pivot for NTK, and Elitam Tinini and Adiapolis looking to be the centre partnership for the home side. For Hamilton's, Reese van Eerden, the train smasher, the bulldozer, will be the loose head prop for Hamilton's, with Troy Fish and Keegan Glade will be the front row for the visiting side. Roche Rulofsson, the captain Edwin Janssen and Lance Rambrecht will complete the loose trio for the visiting side, with Zande Boort and Connor van Eerden will be the 9-10 axis, looking to exploit the weak points from NTK, with Christian Zitzman and Hedley Hadlow, the centre partnership for Hamilton's. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Setu Time, and welcome aboard. And I'm flying this plane solo this afternoon as we are embarking on a journey where Hamilton's log leaders yet to taste a defeat gets us underway, courtesy of Connor van Eerden in the 10th round of the Western Province Super League A encounter. Well received from the kickoff by Kulwana Moyo, the pivot for NTK, with an early advantage for the home side, looking to get the first momentum, first opportunity to attack from this first half. Moyo had the angle, but the distance of the kick will be found wanting, as they do find touch just before the halfway line, with the first opportunity for Jason Alexander for the throw-in. Just a huge highlight for the home side. Lukanya Vogazela not in the 23 this afternoon. First throw for Alexander, finding Macklin. NTK with the first carry, first attack. Andre Uester just leaving that ball behind from Hoyi. Still in possession is NTK. Hoyi looking for options. Hoyi was looking for Silgoyi, but can't get ball to hand at the moment. A bit overly rushed from the attacking perspective from the home side. Hamilton's will be happy with this advantage, which has shifted to their favor, with an opportunity to attack from a set piece. First scrum will be very interesting to see. Reese van Eerden up against Andre Uester, Keegan Glade against Tawanda Mujiwa. Well, this afternoon won't be any different, with just 80 minutes set to change the stance on the log, where Hamilton's look to further root their position at the pinnacle of the table, as NTK will want to get closer to that quarter-final spot, with 17 points being the difference between them and False Bay, together with Villagers, who are level in points at 24 apiece, as the latter has superior points difference and just makes it to the playoff spot. First opportunity for Hamilton's from the scrum. Hedley Hadlow with his first carry. Zondo Porter not finding Mika Cowley, but we are going to go back for the advantage in the scrum. First dominance shown by the travelling side all the way from Greenpoint, in the shadow of Daychal Stadium, who will be hosting the Springboks versus the All Blacks just a few months later on the 7th of September. Connor van Eerden takes Hamilton's deep into NTK 22. First opportunity for Troy Fisher to find his jumpers for an opportunity to attack from the line out. Fisher looking for Van der Merwe. calls for skew ball, but the official is happy to play on. Troy Fisher looking to be beyond that. He's looking for the ball, but momentum is with the travelling side as they get over the halfway line, or rather the 5-metre line. Slow is the call. Attacking the fringes, Reese van Heerden. Inches away from the whitewash. Richard Rudolphson tried to sneak one over, and he does over that rack. Just catching the pillar and post from NTK, napping. Richard Rudolphson draws first blood for the visitors. 5 points up, Hammies take the lead. Just to check if there aren't any, or rather is not an injury from the try scorer. Richard Rudolphson clutching his head with his left palm. In the meantime, Conor van Heerden shaping up to add the extras for the first try to the visiting team. One to watch out for is Conor van Heerden. Stamped his authority in that number 10 jumper for Hammies. Can he get his tally? Van Heerden with the strike. Son of it, beauty, sumptuous. Dissects the uprights, adds the extras as Conor van Heerden. 7 points up. Hamilton take the lead early in this first half. NTK looking to, they did want to start this game on a high tempo, just a bit over eager. Passes not finding the hands, not connecting. How can they respond? Mario with the restart. It's a sumptuous kick hanging on the field. Well collected by Kyle Saunders, whose first touch, surprisingly, is a left winger. NTK looking to hunt for that ball. Strong carry from Lance Lambrecht. Still in his 22. CJ Falleman over that ball, unable to turn it over. Hammies still in possession, playing in close quarters, looking for that option to get out safely. Zander Botha shapes up for a box. Won't be happy with the distance because Flash Scudder is behind it, but doesn't get it as Saunders gets it, rather looking for that pass to find Ziesman, who boots it to touch. Hadley Hadler rather. Well, Zander Botha had the idea, just skewing off his side of his boot for that box kick, not gaining much meters as he would have hoped. But NTK finding themselves in great real estate at the moment. How can they attack with this real estate inside Hammies territory? Alexander just getting some chirps from the Hammies bench. Alexander, well, very unlucky for the hooker. Opportunity back to the visiting side. Botha will find Van der Merwe, running sideways. Botha again. Botha to Fisher. First carry for Van Heerden. Someone has been naughty. Troy Fisher stayed down from that tackle. The official just having a word with Alexandra, who's got the armband for NTK this afternoon. Just message going to Babalo Makana to keep the discipline, keep the tackles low. World Rugby has changed the laws, but Conor van Heerden is happy to take it quickly. Hamilton's on the prowl. Damien Rawstorn gets over the halfway line, loses the ball backwards, but NTK are happy to prowl. Van Heerden there to make the hit. NTK unable to secure the ball, counter-ruck attempt from Hamilton's, but Makana will take it up. Alexandra gets over it, but we are going to go back for that advantage for a knock-on in favor of the home side NTK. First scrum, psychological advantage with Hamilton's. dominated from the second shove. They still do have some great real estate just inside their half though. NTK just needs to be more composed on attack. They are running the right lines, they are picking the right lines. It's just the execution. Ball's not getting into hand to further exploit that Hammy's defense. Elite Antinini just standing lateral to Kolwani Moyo. Some variation coming from the home side. Antinini very explosive inside center. Very difficult to bring down. Oye with the feed, much better from NTK. Oye out to Antinini. First receive Antinini back to Moyo. Ball in all. Headley Hadlow read that like a book. Oh, sensational line integrity from Hamilton's, blocking any opportunity from NTK backline as they were running from variation, as Antinini was the first receiver, just looping with Kolwani Moyo, but India Polis smothered in contact by Headley Hadlow. Opportunity gone a begging. Possession back to Amis. Great running lines, but that defense is instinctive. Zonda Porter, quick off the fringes with the feed. Advantage for Hamilton's. Porter, Van Heerden, back to Porter, out wide to Rawston. Lovely stuff from the Hammies backs, the chip and chase. Rawston, boot to ball. Back to the hands of Hammies, but no one is there to support. How did that happen? Rawston under pressure. Porter to Van Heerden. Van Heerden's a long pass, unexpected from Keegan Glade. But Headley Hadlow will clean up. Back to Zisman. Zisman on his feet in the 22 is the center from Hamilton's. Zander Porter to the try scorer, Rudolfse. Zander, Van Heerden, show and go, looking to exploit any given space, but none to attack. Slow ball, Hamilton's on the prowl to the captain Janssen. Zander to Fisher, runs upright, easy to defend. Porter, Van Heerden, sumptuous pass to Hadley, Hadler to Ralston in the corner. Surely, phenomenal play. Hamilton's just letting the ball do the work, running the lines, the dummy lines, making the defensive structure from NTK commit. Ball out wide to Ralston, try scorer, Hadley Hadlow take a bow. Hamilton's up another 5 points. Letting the ball do the work. Working smart, not working hard. Hamilton's, they are on a mission. Just last week, defeating Durban 27 points to 19. It was a battle of top spot. And Hamilton's came out as victors, as they are yet to taste a defeat in this season of the Western Provinces Super League. Connor Van Heerden to add to his tally. Van Heerden with the strike, has got the distance, does have the direction. Not this time. 12 points to nothing in favor of the visitors. Attacking with great ferocity. All the men from Greenpoint. Attack with great prowess, letting the ball do the work. Damien Ralston, the instigator of their second try. Leading 12 points up with Moyo with the restart. Sumptuous restart. Scudder collects it. Not Neher Milner Scudder, but rather Flash Scudder. Counter run from Hamilton. You sleep. It will be game over. Porter looking for Troy. Sensational piece of defending from James Alexandra, but not enough to get the ball back. but we are going to have to go back for that penalty advantage for Hamilton's. Flash a scatter, getting that ball back in vain as Hamilton's win themselves another penalty in their half. Van Heerden, does he find touch? No, he's not. Hoyo behind it. Hoyo will find Siloi. Siloi is happy to take it downfield and finds the safety of touch. Just a few meters away from the halfway line. Opportunity for Hamilton's for another variation from their backs, as they are playing with great confidence at the moment, as the story has been throughout the season. All the men from Greenpoint. NTK at the moment do lie in 12th place with only 12 points. Van Heerden, sumptuous pass to Rudolfs. That line can be part of Google Maps. Porter to Van Heerden, another lovely pass about to Ralston. This is amazing from Hamilton in the corner. Damien Ralston again with another sumptuous pass. Connor Van Heerden splitting that defense into pieces. Damien Ralston, not Cloud Rathbone. Look to be a man down. Try has been awarded. NTK will have to make sure they do not commit in the rucks, making sure there are less feet on the ground, or rather more feet on the ground, or else it will be a very, very long day for the home side. Damien Ralston, try scorer for Hamilton's. In the corner, Connor Van Heerden to add the extras in his most difficult kick in this first half. Connor Van Heerden. Distance definitely not a problem, but how about accuracy? Unfortunately, unable to add to his tally is the Hammies pivot. 19 points to 0 it remains. NTK have to respond. They have to score next. Hamiltons have been the most comfortable on attack and on defense. NTK not defending those breakdowns, not securing the ball in those breakdowns, making it easy to counterattack. Rocher Rudolfs having a sensational cameo in this first half. Restart from Moyo. Van Heerden will go alone. Happy to take 4 men to bring him down is the pivot. They go the same side. Hamilton's happy to run it in their half. Makana with the tackle. Down the line they go, Van Heerden. Oh, very unfortunate because Rudolfs yet again on the prowl. Oh, this is something amazing. Straight to Carl Saunders. This has to be a try in the corner. And yes, it is. Hamiltons are playing against themselves. Rocher Rudolfs. I need to have a look at his ID document. I think his second name is Noah, as he's opening up this gap like Moses did in the Red Sea. Rocher Moses Rudolfs. It's another splinting, defensive splittering runner from the open side flanker from Hamilton's, making the right decision. The long pass to Carl Saunders, who had a lot to do to score in the corner for Hamilton's. Right now it's becoming kicking practice for Connor Van Heerden. Barely 30 minutes into this first half. Van Heerden with a similar kick from a different angle. Flash scatter trying to charge. Van Heerden not able to add the extras. 1 out of 4 for the pivot. They've all been difficult from tight angles. Distance is not a problem with Conor Van Heerden, but he has to update his GPS. Kolwani Moyo. Well, they've made a change for the kicker for the restart, Ilitan Tinini. With the restart, it's a spiraling drop. Will find Zando. Zando who finds Van Heerden. Zitzman goes alone. Does well. Well, almost mentioned that he did well to keep the ball, but illegally so. Playing the ball on the ground is the call. Christian Zitzman. NTK decisions have to be made. Do you go for touch, or do you first get the points just to crack that egg to shake your protein? Tandile finding touch. NTK with a rare opportunity deep inside Hamilton's 22. But how can they convert? As at the moment, Hamiltons are running away with it pretty early in this first half. They have to respond on the home side. Hamiltons remain at the pinnacle of the log, yet to taste a defeat with 38 points. Behind them is Unimil, who've done significantly well to be where they're at right now. But Tinini will attack her, taking 3 men to bring him down. Moyo. Alexander does very well to juggle and not to lose it forward. Reminiscent of how Oxenchurch got that ball against France in the World Cup quarterfinals. Moyo finds Macklin. Does well to get over the advantage line, is the locker. Moyo again to Tinini. Tinini goes on his own. Shorenko, what there around the neck. Rule officer. Quick tap from Moyo. They have to let him go. Was that back 10? Yes, it was not back 10. Opportunity for NTK. They have to come back with something. They go alone. Macklin gets the pass from his lock partner, Makana. Can they score? Yes, they can. Great response from the home side. Home crowd in applause. Something to give them to clap about. Try scored from NTK. Just can't get confirmation as to the try scorer was from the home side. Oi to add the extras. Well, you can have a look there with the official, just having a word with Jason Alexander. I'm not exactly sure as to what the topic of discussion, but I do know it's a lesson. Oi adds the extras, 22 points to 7. NTK with the response, but with a mountain to climb in this first half. They have to make sure that they don't play in their half, is NTK. They must not defend, they must hunt. Because Hamiltons will want to make a response. Conditions getting a bit cooler. Just waiting for the ball, the right ball, to be on the park, and it looks like we do have one. How about that pass from Alexander to Van Heerden? With the restart. Under it is Oi. NTK happy to slow it down. Macklin, yet again, he needs to carry more. Moyo with a familiar position to Oi with another familiar position at downfield. It's a lovely kick. from Tandile Oyi. Oh, great line. And they're playing with great finish right now as Hamilton's looking to counter. Oh, this is great stuff. Hadlow. No one is there. Was that ball lost forward? Reese van Heerden couldn't bend to recollect it, but was it? If it was a deadlift, Reese van Heerden would have easily picked up 200 kilograms. But unable to get an offload from Hadlow. Right now, Hamiltons are just making it easy for themselves, just attacking the space, attacking the inside shoulder, forcing NTK to defend inwards, creating that space on the outside. And once you have blistering wingers like Carl Saunders and Damien Ralston, they are definitely equipped with jet shoes. Tandile Oyi still in the half is NTK. Tinini standing quite flat, looking to take it up as a first receiver. Oyi straight to Tinini, unkind pass, but does well to bring it back up his inside center. Oyi to Macklin with another carry from the lock. Oyi shaping up to take a box. Slow ball from the home side. Resounding box kick. Great chase from Flash Scudder. Fans unhappy with that call. Knock on remains courtesy of the official. Another strong chase from Flash Scudder just to put some pressure on Wynand McLachlan and Carl Saunders. NTK have done very well to catch up in the scrums. Channel 1 ball. Zoom in, zoom out. Tawanda Mujiwa holding his own against Keegan Glade. Porter looking to feed, but we have the reset. Just an appreciation for those that back at home who have joined and being members of the Global Sport Network on YouTube. We've well surpassed 22,000 subscribers on our network. Thank you to each and every one of you who have liked, shared and subscribed to our broadcasting channel on YouTube, bring you the best content of Western Cape Rugby, and of course we do cover all around the country. Calling along all businesses to touch base with us for any collaborations. But back to this action. Zondo Porter will be happy to slow it down as Hamiltons win themselves another penalty in that scrum. And of course, they'll take it quickly. It's Van Heerden, who's happy to go alone, opens up with relative ease and scores for Hamiltons. That is something out of Houdini's magic book. Conor Van Heerden just called it show and go, attacking off the base. Babalo Makana unable to close that space, and Conor Van Heerden yet again stretching the lead for the traveling team. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to be converting his own kick. Wynand McLachlan will be in charge of the kicking duties. Usually very sound in the boot is Conor Fanyeden. He is human after all. But McLachlan with a sumptuous strike and separates the uprights in two, adding the extras for Hamilton's. Hamilton's in the lead, in a comfortable lead. 22 points is the difference. Oi. It's a lovely restart. Flash scutter yet again finds Macklin back into NTK. What can they do with this possession? Advantage for the home side. Alexander trying to juggle the ball, smothered by Hamilton jerseys. Willem van der Merwe. Another tackle from the Hammies lock. But NTK are going to get themselves a penalty. Oi finding the safety of touch. Well, he won't be happy with the distance. He would have hoped to bring it just inside the 22. Alexander with the throw. Miscommunication from NTK. Macklin trying to get that ball, but Hammies will be happy with that possession. And again, Rudolfse, another carry from the open side flanker, still on his feet. Is Rudolfse. Finally brought down. Van Heerden out wide to Hadley with a hallelujah pass. Damien Rawsted, as much as he does do 1.3 meter box jumps, this time he could not get that pass. Went over his head, an opportunity again for NTK. Just inside the 22. Communication was the error in that previous line out for NTK. Patrick Macklin calling for the back jumper, but unable to secure. But another opportunity here for NTK. Alexandra, pressure on him. They go to Makana, still unable to get the jumper, but still in possession is NTK. Armand van Villing cleans up. Oi, to Macklin, is alone, unable to get over the 22. Strong defensive effort from Hammies. Oi, to CJ Fellerman, the former EP Kings flanker. Oi, out wide against Sidloi, unable to get the pass. Hadley Hadlow is happy to take it up again. Saunders to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe does the dirty work. Hadlow with another carry yet again. Flash scutter, went for the hit. Plan is the call. Van Heerden happy to run on his own. Van Heerden, he does have options. Oh, this is sensational stuff from Hamilton's. What a tackle from Flash Scudder. He had to make that hit. Zondo Porter only had the whitewash to stop him from that round of play. Flash Scudder coming from the blind spot. Well, they do say before you get your license, mirror, mirror, blind spot. And Flash Scudder coming from that blind spot, hitting Zondo Porter with him not expecting it. Great cover defense from the right winger. Still under threat though is NTK, as Hamiltons are in cruise control at the moment. Tandiloi trying to inject some pace. We haven't seen much from Quip, the eighth man from NTK. Does have some strong carries. He's been fairly quiet thus far. NTK will definitely need him and his bollocking runs of his as he gets the ball. Here's Quipman. Oh yes, he heard me as I speak. Nicky Quipman gets over the 10. Oi finds Uester. Fellerman cleans. NTK still in possession. Oi is happy to take it slow. Oi with the box. Scudder under it. Scudder almost had it. It's another lovely chase from the right winger, who seems to have stayed down on the ground. Oi on the counter for NTK. Sends it out wide to Sidloy. Sidloy is happy to dance, but not in the name of love. Dances straight to Van der Merwe. NTK on attack. Macklin. Strong carry yet again from the NTK lock, who happens to lose it forward from the contact. Two players on from NTK. Flash Scudder. Another strong kick chase. Almost had it, but just fell awkwardly. And Patrick Macklin has also stayed down for NTK after that bollocking run of his. Seems to be getting his ankles checked. May have landed awkwardly as he got to ground from that run. Well, thus far, we've seen glimpses from particular individuals in this game from either outfits. Of course, from NTK, CJ Fellerman has tried to exert himself, especially in the breakdowns, as is efficiently known. Great PO boy. EP Kings is CJ Fellerman. Also a special mention to Patrick Macklin, who has remained down for NTK, who's had quite telling carries. Strong big lock, who gets up to his feet yet again, is Patrick Macklin. Tandile Hoy, instrumental, usually the pivot for NTK, but this time made a positional switch with Kolwani Moyo. Ili Tantinini just trying to exert himself on the counters, unable to just penetrate that Hamilton's defense. And of course, Njongo Sidloy, another player to watch out for at the back for NTK, hasn't really connected as yet. Is Njongo. And of course, with Hamilton's Rocher Rulofs at the moment is having a blinder at that open side for Hamilton's. Zonderpoort and Connor van Eerden directing this game to great perfection for Hamilton's. Hadley Hadlow as well, doing very well to connect with his wingers, especially on the counter, making the right decisions to let the man on the outside look good. But Tandile Hoy, another advantage for a penalty, who takes it deep into Hamilton's 22. Well, 3 penalties where NTK have not opted to go for poles, rather go for the line, which is a good sign. It means they back it themselves. And of course, Jason Alexandra at the back. Makana goes around. They do have numbers. Alexandra is alone. What is he going to do? Alexandra, no support. Great carry from the hooker. The Macklin. What a lovely line for Macklin, and he's over. Patrick Macklin, take a bow. He ran a perfect line as a big lock. It would have been very difficult to stop him with such great momentum. Scores for the home side, decreasing that deficit from 22 points to 17. Tandile Hoy hopefully will make it 15. What a run from Patrick Macklin. They have to feed him more, like Bobby Lashley. Tandile Hoy looking to add the extras. One thing is for certain, they're not going down without a fight. They are definitely clawing their way in this game. Tandile Hoy with a sumptuous strike, dissecting the uprights in two, decreases the deficit from 22 points to 15 points. Great response from the home side. Still a lot of work to do. Hamilton's just losing concentration. Just losing concentration in that build-up. But Van Heerden with the restart. Tinini under it, lets the ball bounce. Very unfortunate, but gets the ball again. Is Tinini again because of his own. Is Tinini almost breaking through that tackle? Tinini at the 22. Oyi in his much more comfortable position. Doesn't find touch, but finds the hands of McLachlan. McLachlan out wide to Janssen. Janssen, the captain. Well dealt by Makana. Play on his call. Great into play. Velleman showing his experience with the ball, but he has to release. Penalty, Hamilton's. Zander Porter goes on his own. Zander Porter dances his way through many maroon jerseys. Hamilton's creeping close to the 22. Porter again. Here's Van Heerden. Oh, the lovely pass. NTK back in possession. Van Villing trying to juggle that ball. Does well to protect it. CJ Velleman from the base. Tries to go on his own. Gets on the 10. Oh, he wasn't expecting that, but well awake to receive it. But where are the chasers? One is chasing. Play on his call. Hadley Hadlow. Play on his call. Makana waiting for the ref to make the call. Play to the whistle. Glade. That's the ball. Glade. Velleman with a strong kick. Porter. Strong run again from Lamprecht. In possession. Velleman trying to exert some dominance in this game. Off the knee. The try scorer Macklin very well to get the ball back. A bit helter-skelter at the moment. All the action is happening on the halfway line, but we're going to go back for that knock-on advantage for NTK on the halfway line, just inside Hamilton's territory. Kolwani Moya stayed down. Babalo Makana just getting a breather, pointing his ankle. He's probably just getting a breather. He has been working hard in the fringes, getting the dirt to work nice and clean. Excuse that paradox. Kolwani Moyo has stayed down. There are some paramedics just to give him some medical attention. We hope that it's not too serious because he has to stay on the park as he is very instrumental together with Tandile Oyi. That partnership. Looks to be Intinini who has stayed down. Well, it's good to see that he's back on his feet, walking quite gingerly, just to get some medical attention. Just strap that right knee or the right ankle from the inside center. Good opportunity still with the home side. Just inside Hamilton's half. While they are still fighting right now is NTK. They will need to get another try just before half-time. Just to go to the half-time break with something to work on in the second half. But Hoi will feed. Second shove coming from Hammies, but Hoi will get it to Hoi. Straight through to Sihloi, unable to penetrate, but does very well to keep the ball. They have to make sure that they don't come from the side, is Hamilton's. Velleman. Hoi. Out wide to Mujiwa. Pressure here for NTK. This will be a sensational try from the home side. Sunduza happy to score that just before the break. Usually plays with a scrum cap, but apparently the scrum cap took too much of his pace. And right now we're scoring a very important 5 points for NTK, affectionately known as Mzenge Kleto Sunduza, try scorer for NTK. Jandinoi adds the extras, and that's how the first half ended, ladies and gentlemen. NTK, great psychological boost at the death of the first half, scoring that very important try at the end. Hamilton's won't be feeling much pressure as they have dictated a lot of territory in this game as the first half as it stands. But I mean, of course, the scores on the board at the moment, 29 points to 21, 8 points in it with that 440. 29 points to 21 in favor of the log leaders, Hamilton's. That's how it ended in the first half. NTK will be very, very pleased with how they ended that first half. 21 unanswered points scored against the unbeaten side. 8 points is the deficit. What does the second half have in store? NTK still have a mountain to climb against his very, very strong Hamilton's outfit. Of course, have fought really valiantly. Our men from NTK languishing in 12th position with 10 points. After 10 rounds, Hamilton's still at first position at the pinnacle of the log with 38 points. Looking to see how they can end off in what has been a rather very exciting Western Province Super League season 2024. Half-time substitutions made by both teams. Kletos Usunduza, who scored that last try in the first half, has come on for Flash Scudder. And Iman Phillips also making his way on for Hamilton's, who replaces Mika Cowley at lock. Tinini with the ball, looking to get us underway in the second half. 8 points in it. NTK still in this fight. Can they complete what will be the biggest upset of the season? They have done very well to exploit those defensive cracks from Hamilton's. Tandile Hoyi, Kolwani Moyo and Elita Tinini, the backs leading the fray. And in the forwards, Patrick Macklin has been sensational in the first half. Nicky Koopman, rather quiet start in the first half, but has raised the volume towards the latter stages of the first half. He will need to carry on with that momentum in the second half, as his opposite number, Lars Lambrecht, has been leading the charge for Hamilton's. Big second half needed by NTK to salvage points in this game. And Ntinini gets us underway in the second half. NTK hosting unbeaten Hamilton's. Strong carry, Hadlow to clean up, well met on defense by NTK. Yet again a carry from Janssen, the captain. NTK will just have to make sure that they don't have any numbers on the ground. Hoyi happy to position himself to get that ball to clean up for NTK. Swamped by Hammy's jerseys, but does very well to protect Moyo at the base to Makana. Makana runs straight. Driven backwards in the hit by Phillips, a substitute. Conceded a penalty. Well, not the way they wanted to start the second half. Babalo Makana just running too upright against a brick wall. Driven backwards by the substitute, Iman Phillips, and conceding that penalty. First opportunity for Hammies as Conor van Heerden finds touch just inside NTK's 22. One would expect that a really more is on the cards. Troy Fisher stood on the park. On the prowl is Van Heerden. Short to Van der Merwe. Play on is a call. De Emma Malan with his first carry. Sneaks a few meters. Mika. Ball is out. Zander with his opposite number. Counter right from Macklin. CJ Fallerman was trying to get that. Phillips doing everything he can to keep the ball, but has been turned over illegally, so not releasing is the call. Another opportunity here for Hamilton's. With the penalty advantage, they take it quickly. Fanier straight to Hadley Hadlow. They've got a player down, looking for options, unable to find Zitzman. Makana. Woyi. They shouldn't be playing in the 22 as Woyi is trying to slither his way through that Hammy's defense. Well, I don't think the players have heard the whistle. Pre-workout blocking the ears. We are going to go back for the scrum down for the home side NTK. Jason Alexander clutching his left shoulder. Hoping it won't be a serious injury, as he's been trying to be more instrumental. Hamiltons, they still have Devin Martinez, Nick Rubik, Vandre Northkeer as the front row substitute, or rather front row substitutions for Hamiltons. Jason Alexander still receiving some medical attention. Back on his feet is the hooker. Tandile Woyi looking to feed. Pressure scrum here from NTK. They have to get out of the 22 as soon as possible. Not trying to overcomplicate matters. They are in the red zone. Tinini to set. Moyo to find touch. They do have the safety of the 22. You can see Kolwani Moyo just getting his depth. Not shaping up to find touch at all. NTK, Koopman needs to get the ball out. Unable to get the ball is a hit man. Gifted possession back to Hamilton's. Oh, that is a coach killer. Opportunity back to Hamilton's in a very dangerous position. They did well to win that scrum, but unable to handle the ball at the back is Nicky Koopman. Gershwin Philander has come on for Hamilton's. In Damien Ralston's place on the right wing. Well, possession, seesaw battle, NTK with a get out of jail free card. Tandile Woyi will have to boot this one as hard as he can, but we'll find McLachlan happy to bring it back to Hadlow. Hadlow straightens, gets rid of Ahoy. Hadlow still going to Macklin, bumps him over. Van Eden goes on his own, boot to ball, chase for Saunders. Moyo is there to cover, downfield, we'll find Van Eden. Van Eden back to McLachlan. McLachlan, first touch for Philander. Philander will want to dance. Philander running laterally. Meets Alexander. Flirting with the touchline is a substitute. Mika Cowley. Zander Porter to Van Heerden. Van Heerden yet again attacking the inside line. At the back door to Zander Porter. Hallelujah. Can you believe it? Zander Porter with a phenomenal supporting line. Corner Van Heerden with eyes at the back of his head with that at the back door pass to Porter to score the first points in the second half. Corner Van Heerden has been doing that the whole day, attacking that inside shoulder, stepping with his opposite leg, exploiting that non-existent inside defender. And with that result, they score first in the second half, extending their lead. Taking the deficit back to 22, courtesy of the boot of McLachlan, who has the extras. NTK will need to keep their heads up. They need to trust their systems. They need to respond. They are still within reach. But how can they respond? Because Hamilton's are trying to find that pressure point and press NTK to submission. Tinini, the lovely restart. Well received. Imad Phillips, Hammies. Slow ball. Van Heerden, happy to keep the territory. Tinini, under it, makes the pass to Bon Samai. Samai of the halfway line. Oi. Needs to get the ball away. Finds Uester. Uester decides to keep it. From the side, Hedley Hadlow trying to disrupt it. Macklin wanted to go home, but we're not going to go back from the original penalty. Andre Uester found himself in a very unfamiliar position, deciding to keep ball to hand, just getting a young stretch as a tight head from NTK. Oi. It's a lovely kick, but does find touch. That would have been something sensational. One for the highlight reel. From Samai. Substitution for NTK, and Takir Bey is on. Sensational throw at the back. CJ Fellerman wanted to go in the zone. Gets it with a 5. NTK, can they respond? Mujua. Slow ball. Nicky Koopman. Pick and go. They have to release is Hamilton's. Not releasing is a call. Integrate the penalty, but that was very cynical from Hamilton's. Decisions for NTK. Just over the 5-meter line. and they're deciding to go for a touch. Well, every decision is as good as the outcome. That line out worked to great perfection in a similar position for NTK. Rashay Malan makes his way on for Hammies, replacing Christian Zitzman. Jason Alexander. Well, no one seems to be sure with the call. Van Eden happy to take it to the first touch. The man who just came on Malan. CJ Fellerman. Vintage CJ Fellerman, but unfortunately going back to that area from the line out from NTK. Opportunity gonna begging for the home side. Nick Rubik is on for Hammies, who'll be scrumming at the hooker position. For Hamilton's, imagine oxen chair in the middle of the scrum. Bit of an argy-bargy in the front row. Keegan Glade still on for Hammies. High fives going around from the NTK outfit just to keep the spirits. Nelson High. Well, a bit of an infringement happening in that front row. Tana Mujiwa juggling there with Keegan Glade on this near side. They have to find stability. They have to be steady. Hookers need to make sure that the front rows are nice and steady. Another opportunity with the reset. Porter with the feed, going sideways, behind it, Lambrecht, happy to kick it out on the fall. Xander Porter, skewed off the side of his boot. Hamilton's not out of the woods yet. Opportunity here for NTK. Substitutions, front row substitutions made for Hamilton's. Devon Martinez, Nick Rubek, Van der Nortier, all in the park in that front row for Hamilton's. Alexandra, they find Makana, Fellerman, the Ripper. Seems to be difficult for NTK out wide. Tinini tries to go alone. Slow ball, Oi, to Uester. Uester, two upright, they have to release. Fellerman, looking to, or rather Takirbe, looking to clean up for NTK. Oi, Macklin. This time stopped in his track by the substitute, Martinez. Oi, to Fellerman. Fellerman, driven backwards by Malana, DM Malana. Oi. At the moment, they're not getting much meters, but they're doing well enough to, well, not keep the ball because Hamilton's have turned this over. The substitute, DM Malan, still in the 22. CJ Fellerman going for the steal. And he's won it. What can they do as NTK? Babalo with a quick tap, but not on the mark. Camping in the 22 is NTK. They have to come back with some points. Reaching the business end of this fixture. 25 points, the deficit. They take it quickly. Tinini, strong upper body strength. Oi, to Macklin again. Macklin, another telling carry. Takir Bay with the cleaner. Oi, Euster, lovely pass. Oh, this is lovely stuff. No one is there. This will be phenomenal try. Pumps the right. He gets it over in the corner. Phenomenal try. But looks like the officials are having a word, but the try has been given. Oh, great stuff. All started off with the quick hands. Andre Euster, the tackle ball from NTK, take a bow. He had an option to take it on his own, but does the great deed, letting the ball go wide. Boom Samad, the substitute, only had the whitewash to meet. No Hamis defenders could have stopped him with such momentum. We have a game in our hands. Deficit to 20 with a conversion to come. Tandile does have an educated right boot. Oi, does it swing inwards? Oh, just dinks below the crossbar. Unable to have the extras. Is Tandile Oi. Every day is leg day. Liam Payne has also made his way onto the park. Restart, Van Heerden, not collected. First touch. Oh, knocked on and collected from an offside position. Hamilton's with another opportunity. Well, they're not keen to take the points. They want the line. Van Heerden will place it on the 5-meter line. Martinez with his first throw. Finds Van der Merwe. Rolling more. Hamilton's not making the charges yet. Side entry. Playing under an advantage is Hamilton's. Martinez at the back of that more. Getting close to the whitewash. And they've gotten over. Try scored. And the man under it who gets up with the ball, the substitute, Devin Martinez. Hamilton's comfortable in the lead. Turning up the heat with that scoreboard pressure. 10 minutes ago, temperature was 30 degrees Celsius after Devin Martinez touched, grounded that ball over the whitewash. It's now 65 degrees. McLachlan looking to add the extras. Lachlan with the stutter in the run-up, but not a stutter in the conversion. $43 points to 26 in favor of the unbeaten Hamiltons. Waiting for the ball with the restart. NTK, can they respond? Not a lot left to play, but a lot left to salvage your pride from the home side. Lovely restart from Moyi, collected by Payne, trying to exert some pain on Hamilton's defense. NTK on the attack, Alexandra to Oyi, Oyi and Tinini, needs to run straight, Tinini, Oyi, oh, strong carry from Udman Lakai, stolen from the deck, Basija Fellerman just as alert, counteract attempt, still in possession of the home side. Over the 22 they go. They need pods, they need patience, they need to score next. Boy, digging for that ball. Finds Alexandra. Fellerman does very well under pressure to get away from the tackler. Conceding a penalty. Nick Rubik for Hamilton's. Van Heerden will find touch. Just inside NTK's territory. Devon Martinez looking to keep his 100% line-out record. Well, commentators curse. Well, I want to go back for that knock-on advantage for NTK. The official just wanting to have a word. With both captains, Jason Alexander and Edwin Janssen. Just letting the captains know, hey, listen, gents, just keep the tempers a bit low. Just keep down the temperature, keep down the testo levels, keep down the animosity. It has been a great game so far, highly contested game. Let's end it in high spirits, as the game has been in high spirits already. It's that time of the day where the commentator has to pick the man of the match of this game. A lot of stand-up performance from either side. I'll be sharing that in a few. But the players that definitely have stood out in this game for Hamilton's, Rashad Rulofsa, definitely stand out, especially in the first half for Hamilton's. Zando Porter, that combination with him and Conor van Heerden has been sensational. Hedley Hadlow has been everywhere in this park at outside centre for Hamilton's. For NTK, definitely Patrick Macklin has stood out for the home side. Jason Alexander has put his arm out with that armband as well, leading by example as a captain. Tandile Oyi, Elitan Tinini, also with the hands out, or rather hands up for the home side. But man of the match will follow shortly, because right now Tandile Oyi looking set to feed for NTK. Gets it out, finding Moyo. Moyo will switch to Ponsa. He runs a sumptuous line, looking for the feint of Zander. Macklin. Well, they're all screaming for offside, but the rest of player on the Hoyi will find CJ Fellerman. They have to release. Hoyi will find Macklin again. Macklin, another carry. He's been everywhere. Patrick Macklin, Hoyi. They're screaming offside. They've got the tails up right now. He's NTK. They will take it quickly. Moyo, or rather Tandile Hoyi out the back door to Sunuza. Very explosive. Is the left winger. They have to release where they're back 10. Hoyi will go to Lakai. NTK are smelling something here. They have to make sure they remain composed to come back with something. Driven backwards. Hoyi will go wide. Show and go. Oh, this is something out of the box. Takin Bay has to score. Takin Bay just score for NTK. It was coming. They were knocking. Knock. Who's there? Takin Bay over the whitewash. Bringing the crowd to their feet in elation, in celebration of the try. Fighting tooth and nail. Definitely get that bonus point to NTK. Managing to get 4 past the log leaders this afternoon. As it stands on the log, they will get 11 points. But we'll just have to have a look at the entire log after this round in general, as they are in the journey to get closer to the quarterfinal spot. Tandile Hoyi, instrumental for NTK. Can he dissect the uprights? Distance not a problem. So is accuracy gonna begging. Yeah, he'll be very disappointed with that. Tandile Hoyi. But great response from the home side. Not giving Hamilton's an inch of breathing space, just making sure they pile on the pressure to come back with some valuable points, and so they did. Can Hamilton's respond? They are well in the lead. Van Heerden with a sumptuous restart. Knocked backwards, back in the favor of Hamilton's. Oh, great hands from Hamilton's. Roche Malan. They have to release. Patrick Macklin has to release. Looks to have been stolen over illegally, so the ref made the call. Release, let go. But conceding that penalty is today's man of the match. Patrick Macklin for NTK. As much as the home side may have looked to have lost this game, but Patrick Macklin, number 4 for NTK, is Global Sport Network's man of the match. But right now, Hamilton's with a penalty. They're happy to finish off some time here, just to take the 3 points. Very difficult decision between Patrick Macklin and Roche Rudolfsson. As a man of the match contenders, but Patrick Macklin takes that award this afternoon. McLachlan, distance definitely not an issue, but the direction will be. 43 points to 31. 12 points in it. Oh, what an ending would that be. What an ending would that be for NTK. JP Harding will come on for Patrick, the man of the match this afternoon. A lot of questions with that substitute, but play on. Drop kick downfield. Malan with the pass out wide. He's been everywhere. It's Van Heerden dances his way right to Nick Rubek, who loses it forward. That was something out of the blockbuster yet again. Connor Van Heerden picking those gaps to great ease. Had the player on the outside, Nick Rubek tried to handle the ball, but unfortunate, losing it as it got to ground. A sigh of relief blown by the home side. NTK 12 points in it. That's the deficit. NTK have to get back to Hammy's territory as soon as possible. It's a long way to that other side. Bom Somai for NTK has been instrumental from the bench. Some energy, some velocity on the tack, very explosive, great acceleration is Bom Somai. Woyi with the feed. They try to get the ball out to Woyi under pressure. To Moyo. He's running laterally. Still in the 22. Woyi. Match on contact with Man Lakay. Woyi looking to box it. Has been touched. Back to Tinini. Tinini was there on his feet, and Tinini has to get to ground. Losing it forward. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Playing under severe pressure, trying to rush. And those 50-50s, that's why they call 50-50s. It's the flip of the coin. They were looking for tails, but it is heads. Hamilton's with an opportunity to attack. Can they put this game to bed from this set piece? It's been a very interesting game. NTK should be proud of themselves this afternoon. They have fought tooth and nail, but they have felt that some plays may have been very detrimental in this game. Malan with the feed. Hammy's looking to. Well, Tandile Woyi. Well, the ball was out, but according to the official, from an offside position. Another opportunity here for Hamilton's. The crowd is not pleased with that call, but there's only one person who's in charge of that whistle, and right now she's called for a scrum as Hamilton's are looking to feed. Christoph Smith. Oh, well, the crowd is certainly not happy with that. The home crowd, rather, certainly not happy with that result. But Hamilton's will not mind. Christoph Smith for Hamilton's. Looking for that feed. Bit of an argy-bargy happening in that scrum. The time keeps ticking away against NTK. 12 points is the deficit. Takes 2 tries to take the lead for the home side. Not many minutes left to play in this game. Hamilton's will feel they've done just enough to maintain their unbeaten record. It will be very interesting to hear how they feel about the amount of tries that they've let gone by. Smith with the feed. Well, that is wheeling. Or he tries to disrupt that. It's another advantage here Bit of an argy-bargy. Some players just feeling each other. Babalo Makana must not get involved. Well, the penalty count in this game hasn't been significantly high in terms of ill discipline. Well, Hamilton's wall camp deep inside NTK's 22, as David Martinez will look to find his jumper. Can he score his second from a similar position? 2 minutes to play. Martinez finds Van der Merwe, rolling more. Martinez gets behind it. Martinez, well, not Martinez, but rather TM Malan will score for Hamilton's. Well, that should definitely be a game, set, match. Right here in Parow, Western Cape. TM Malan scoring the corner for Hamilton's. Hamilton's definitely remain unbeaten. Still dictating the table are the men from Greenpoint. Wynand McLachlan to add the extras. McLachlan with the swing, it's a lovely kick. He was hoping for that half century, but 48 it remains. Missing that conversion is Wynand McLachlan. NTK will need to give the crowd something to scream about, something to be jubilant about, as this game is well and truly gone in favour of Hamilton's. But how can NTK end it? Can they end it the same way they ended the first half? Well, they won't be able to end it like that. Phillips will be out the back to a pass to the try scorer. Dear Malan goes alone. Dear Malan tries to put to ball. Advantage over is the call. In possession is still Hamilton's. Smith to Van Eerden. Van Eerden out wide to Hadley Hadlow. Hadley Hadlow to Malan. Tries to get the ball out the chicken window, but Malan, or rather Hadley Hadlow, still in possession. Smith will go to Nortje. Strong carry, or rather strong defense from NTK. Smith will definitely find Philander, put to ball. The part of the ball, Kletos Sunduza, happy to dot. Well, just the officials just having a word, looking to be 22. Well, a bit of confusion between two camps. Tinini will send it downfield to the hands of McLachlan, who takes it up. NTK has to release. He's on the ground. Smith to Van Eerden. Oh, make him dance. NTK in possession. Philemon was looking to take it on his own, but we're gonna go back for that handling error against NTK as the floodlights come on to signify the sunset in the Western Cape right here in Jan Burger Sports Ground. It has been a prolific game from both outfits. It has been a sensational game from both teams. NTK has to keep their heads held high, coming from a victory against CPT, come with confidence, coming with momentum, and they certainly put up a fight this afternoon. Hamilton's will be disappointed with the amount of tries they've leaked against a very, very prolific NTK side. But doing very well, or rather doing just enough to maintain the unbeaten record. And right now, with that scrum, Hamilton's just twisting the dagger in the hearts of NTK as Smith tries to go alone as the reserve scrum half. Does very well to get close to 22. Van Heerden. A cross kick. That will be something out of the woodness. That was something out of this world. Venal McLachlan tried to bring it back in field, but that's going to be the end of this game, ladies and gentlemen. 48 points to 31. Hamilton's maintaining their unbeaten record against a valiant NTK side who should keep their heads held high. A strong fight from the home side. Not enough to be victorious this afternoon, but enough to get themselves a bonus point from 10 points to 11. And of course, Hamilton's maintaining their unbeaten record. Which team will stop this juggernaut from Greenpoint? Which team can put a stop to this dominance from the men in Greenpoint at the shadow of DHL? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon in what has been a very entertaining game from this first whistle to the final whistle. My name is Setu Time, and this is how the 10th round ends in this week of the Western Province Super League A encounter between NTK and Hamilton's. As much as this game may be over, but the season is far from over. See you next week.